Ira Epstein of Linn and Associates with your metals market wrap-up for this Tuesday, the 21st of July, 2020, and the time as we're right now here, about 5:45 in the afternoon. There was really one story today in the metals, silver, and it's not over. The silver market opened pretty steady tonight, near the 2170 area with a low of 2168. It then exploded up 90 cents. Acts to me like you've got a group caught in here short, new buying coming in, and they're just pressing it as people, the Johnny-come-latelys buying very aggressively. This has been a dramatic move, $2 almost in 2 sessions. Huge move in the silver market. Gold not really participating in that. Gold has come off that low area of 1800 again, and it's done fine to get back into the 1840s, but it's not the market on fire, it's the silver and the other base metals. And I know I had a gentleman write me on YouTube, and he was saying, Ira, base metal silver. Well, yeah, you know, it's a $20 item. It's not an expensive item. Platinum. It's not a base metal, but it's more of a precious metal. You know, it's $900 an ounce. Palladium, way more than that. What would you call silver? I don't call it a precious metal. And because it's used in so much electronics, as an example, that run machinery, I think in today's day and age, I'll stick with what I think it is. Doesn't mean I'm right, and I'm sure I'll be criticized for it. Dollar index just keeps coming apart to the downside. COVID cases keep popping. They're saying now that we might have 10 times the amount that we thought. And the President of the United States, Mr. Trump, has taken back to the daily briefings. I don't know if they're going to be daily on COVID, but he's going to be on the airwaves. Why not? This is before the election. He needs all the exposure he can get. And of course, getting convention time, getting together rallies, very difficult in this environment. I think you'd agree with that. For the week, gold is up $34. So what I've been saying, and it's only day 2, we're in day 3 tonight, and we're about change. In 2 days, we've added. So if you subtract that from the market, you can see we were hanging at that 1810 area. It's silver that led everything to the upside. Gold is nothing wrong with how it's acting on its own. And when you take a look at it, you can see on the swing line, you have the pattern of higher lows, higher highs. That's bullish. The market is over the 18-day moving average of closes. Bullish. Why? I call the bias up if you're over the 18-day average. When you're under it, the bias is down. You played here for a couple of days on this chart, as you can see, and now you've left that area. Now, here's how you look coming in. If I can get this to, yeah, there we go. If I can get this to play, there you are. This was your first breakout day in a form. I can't say that was really a breakout. This is how you were acting. So that 1796 area to the 1820 area, the market was just sort of hanging in there. Yesterday, the market had a lift, but that lift of $7, that's not what pulled the market way up. What pulled the market up, in my opinion, was the silver market exploding and the gold-silver ratio, moving the gold with it to a degree. When you look at Bollinger Bands, you're up to the upper band. Now, I don't care if the market goes higher. The percentage move is that the pros are taking money off the table, not adding it there. If it can ride the Bollinger Band, terrific. They're going to look to see, do you embed? Embedding means that both numbers of the slow stochastic have to be over 80. Let's get rid of today, which is Wednesday's action. As of the close of business Tuesday, both numbers were not over 80 of the day before. Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, all that we have is an overbought market in an uptrend, no questioning that part, into the brick wall of the upper Bollinger Band. Yes, it can extend. There's no reason to be bearish, but I think the pros are taking money off the table for when a correction hits, hoping one does, that they have buying power under the market. In the gold-silver ratio, you can see what's happened. You're down to 82.83. It's silver that's got the power. And when you look at this, yesterday was the very first day that you closed, and you can see this over the upper Bollinger Band. I thought the market was going to pull back today. And instead, you can see the acceleration to the upside, accompanied, of course, by an embedded reading, my good friend there, the higher lows, higher highs, and the moving out when we look back at this. Remember when I teach you and I say here, you've got to learn to recognize pipes. This is a pipe, and it's sideways action. Markets break out of pipes. I can't tell you the day, I don't know, but you got to learn to recognize it. For those of you that get my twice daily updates, I think we did a pretty good job of that. And the market started moving to the upside. It gave opportunities to get into it, and then you had, watch, there's more opportunity. This was the one where I think traders came into the market. This day when it hit 1935. That to me is the classic day. Then the market pops yesterday. I thought yesterday the market would give you a pullback today. It's not. But when you look back at the pipe, remember what I'm teaching you. That is what sets this up. That doesn't mean it's always to the upside. It could be to the downside. Doesn't mean it doesn't get a false breakout. But from there, oh my gosh, that's what I look at. And when I say you're in a pipe, it's important, at least to me. In the copper, we haven't quite gotten over this high. We still have the pattern of lower highs, lower lows. We're in a corrective mode. That's all. You haven't left the uptrend. Your bias is up. Momentum is trying to go up. Now let's throw off Wednesday's action and just go to Tuesday's if I could. There we go. Both numbers are not over 80. So you're just overbought. If the market gets to the Bollinger Band, I look for more resistance. If the market can clear this high here, the 297.60 area, the market negates this correction phase, but it's still in it at this point. Platinum, take a look at the sideways action of a pipe. Here it is. And you're always looking to see which way. So the market yesterday, big up day, and the day after. Now, that's what's important. Both days at the top of the range, that's a sign of a breakout. You'd have to get under these lows in order to tell me that it's false. And you can see what you're doing with that. In the palladium market, coming out of that pipe to the upside. Pipes are super important. Learn how to work with them. They're in my charting course, and I'm just going to, when I redo the course, I'm really going to hone in on that for traders. And the dollar index. You know, traders ask me, Ira, everything you do short term. Ask the traders that are my subscribers. They've been short this dollar since back here. That's not the shortest term trade, and I still think this market is going lower. I'm telling you the winners. Do I have losers? I make you a promise there's losers. But I really work hard to do my best to control risk. Nobody can say that they can. You can put in stop orders, they can get run over, you know that. You can come up with the best theories, doesn't mean they're going to work. But I do think that what we've got here in the dollar is a major breakout to the downside. I think that more countries are going to be throwing money at their economies. I think that's going to make them rally against the dollar short term. And I think inflation, its head, is going to stick its neck out there when we get demand in sync with the amount of product that we're producing and COVID in some manner gets tamed. Telling me that we have 10 more times the amount of COVID out there is not taming COVID if what the government is telling us is accurate, and I have no reason to believe it's not. Remember our money management, all our guide to technical indicators, volumes 1 and 2, all of this subject matter is covered in great detail. The stories that they come with, they're done well. How do you explain what they are, the primers for these? How do you get it? Go to our website under free offers, click those, you'll see our other offerings as well. Feel free to take advantage of them all. I'm Ira Epstein, you have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.